Okay, so now we're going to be going over mean value theorem and MVT. MVT. So mean value theorem questions are going to be done with a certain equation every single time. So when we're going over this certain equation, it's always going to be, I mean, as long as you remember this equation, you can kind of utilize it throughout the entire thing. And this equation is going to be FC, let's see if I remember it, equals FB minus FA over B minus A. And yeah, F derivative of C. Yeah, so that's correct. So that's going to be the equation that we're going to be dealing with a lot. So the most common question, this is going to be a question that kind of deals with every single thing that it'll kind of ask you. It'll be different variations, but this will be basically the one. It'll say, I will actually just write this out. So verified that f of x satisfies the hypothesis of the mean value theorem on this interval. Okay, so let's move this stuff around. Oops. Whatever. Okay, so what does this mean? Verify that f of x satisfies this theorem. It's basically telling us to find that a c exists, and entirely it's gonna be it's asking just for us to find that c is existing and real, or I hope that's right. Okay, so the second part of this question is going to be asking to find the values of c in 0, 3 that satisfy the theorem. Again, verify that the theorem works. So we need to find the values of c in 0, 3. So we're going to put this to the side, 0, 3. And now from this we have our a, and now we have our b. Okay, so then the third part of this question we'll do after we find this. So find the values of c in 0, 3. So we're going to go ahead and just get our equation. So we're going to find derivative of c equals f of b. Also, I completely forgot, it's going to also give us an equation, obviously. So, or a function. F of x equals x to the third minus 3x squared plus 4. So when you see f of b, you're basically just plugging in 3 to here. So let's do that. 3 to the third minus 3, 2 plus 4. And then if we follow our equation, minus a. So 0 to the third minus 3 times 0 to the second plus 4 over b minus a. So over 3 minus 0. So if we do this, this is going to be 27 minus 27 plus 4. Uh-oh. So it looks like 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 is 27. So we're going to solve this. And this is going to be just minus 4 over 3. It's going to equal 0 over 3, which is going to make our answer 0. So our f of c is actually 0. So now what we're going to do, now that we have our f derivative of c, we have to take the derivative of our function here. So let's do that. F derivative of x is 3x squared minus 6x plus 0. Alright, now that we have our derivative of our next function and we have our derivative of c, to find c here, we can just plug in c, our derivative of c, for our derivative of f of x spot. So 0 equals 3c squared minus 6c. And now we just need to find where our c function is. And remember that our c function has to be in between 0 and 3. So don't forget that, because it's mean value theorem. It's finding what's between this. So here we go. We can factor this out to 0 equals 3c, c minus 2. So c is going to equal 0, and c is going to equal 2. Well, which one is between it? Not 0, because that's on the edge. 2 is right in between there. So our c value is going to be 2. So we have found the value. We found the value of c, and we verified that the f of x satisfies the hypothesis mean value. So we've proven the mean value theorem, and we've also found our c value. Now, I'll just leave this here. The third part of this question is going to be kind of just changing it up, but it's easy because we already have what we have. And it's going to be write the equation of the tangent line of that value of c. Okay, so this is the equation. We can use any form we want, but we can use point slope form, which is y minus y1 equals m x minus 1. Wait. X minus x1. All right. So here we go. Now to find our things here, we need to take our original equation, right? And we have to take our, so our slope, m, is what we count. Another way to make this formula is m equals, because it's the derivative of c. So what we have there is actually 0, which is, a little bit complicated. But anyway, and then we use this as our y. This will be our y1. Or sorry, this will be our, no, it won't. We have to actually plug in our 2 here. We have to plug in our c to find our equation for c. And we plug that into here. So f of 2 equals our equation, which is, I'll just put these on here, 2, 3 minus 3, 2 squared plus 4. So this is going to be 8 minus 12 plus 4, which also equals 0. So 0 is our y1, 2 is our x1. So now if we plug in our points, we have y minus 0 equals 0 times x minus 2. And we multiply all this out, we get, I think, just y equals 0. Yeah, so our equation is y equals 0. So not really the best way to display this, but that is the actual, formation of how you're doing. Or you can just keep it like this as an equation. So that's basically what you're going to be doing. Let's see if we can do one more problem here. Yeah, okay. So for this one, it's going to be f of x equals x squared plus 3x minus 4 on 1, 4. Alright, same thing here. We just need to find c, first of all. So f of c derivative or find the derivative of c, then find c. So f derivative of c equals, remember, I'll put the equation up here, fb minus fa over b minus a. Nice. So this is going to be, this is b, this is a, so 16 plus, I'm doing the math in my head by the way, plus 12 minus 4 over or shoot, minus 1 plus 3 minus 4 over 4 minus 1. This is going to basically equal 16 plus 12 is 28, minus 4 is 24, 24 minus 0, so 24 over 3, which is 8. So our slope is 8, and so is our f derivative of c. Now we got to find f derivative here. So it's going to be 2x plus 3. Yeah, that's it. 2x plus 3. All right, so let's plug in 8 for our thing here, our derivative. So 2c plus 3. And then finding c, put this over here. So 2c equals 5. 5 over 2. C equals, I'm not going to make that a decimal. So c equals 5 over 2. So now we have our slope, we have our c, and all we need to do now is find the points for our equation. So let's plug our c into here. Over 2, the square root of 2, or to the power of 2, plus 3 times 5 over 2, minus 4. This will equal 25 over 4, plus 15 over 2, that's 30 over 4, which equals 55 over 4, minus 16 over 4. 55 minus 16. Why can't I do this in my head? 55 minus 16 is 39. Yeah. Over 4. 39 over 4. So now we have our just everything we need pretty much. Hold on, I'm finding the decimal of 39 divided by 4. 9.75. Okay, yeah. So we have 39 over 4 is our y1. Our x1 is 5 over 2. So let's do y minus 39 over 4 equals Rm times x minus 5 over 2. And this is going to be our answer. So yeah, that's how you use mean value theorem. If any other questions ask about that, you can just basically build off of this. So f of c derivative, which is 8. And then our c, our regular c, is just the x here, so it's 5 over 2, which is in between 1 over 4. So it proves this. So yeah, that's all that I'll really need to know for mean value theorem. On to the next one.